Music fans, this one's for you. Vinyl record enthusiasts are gathering once again for the annual Record Store Day. And tell us more about what to expect this year, we have in the studio avid vinyl and vintage audio gear collector Roy Empalmado. And two of this year's performance, we have attorney Car Castillo of the band The Stylists and Filipino-Japanese pop artist Enna Mori. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being with us. Exciting day for you, Record Store Day tomorrow. So do tell us, Carl, you know, how has it been here in the Philippines as we celebrate the Record Store Day tomorrow?
Well, the first Record Store Day in the Philippines was held in 2017. And after that, you know, the culture has become more vibrant and massive, in fact, such that demand for records are now to the point where new artists are pressing their music on vinyl.
Okay, so do tell us the attraction. Why are we going back to vinyl compared to where we are now?
Yeah, well, for me, I don't know if this is, you know, a proper analogy, but imagine you're sitting in front of a bonfire. Your tendency is to stare at the flames while you're drinking beer, whatever it is that you're doing. It's the same thing with vinyl for me. When you put down the stylus on the record, and as the stylus reads the grooves on the record, you tend to stare at that record spinning on the platter and producing music because it's mechanical.
Okay.
Unlike, you know, a digital format where you can't really see what's happening.
So this one, parang you can appreciate it far more, and
Correct.
then you can hear
Correct.
it. You can
There's
hear
something
it as well.
visual, and at the same time, you hear the difference of analog music, which is better.
And aside, okay, so it's happening tomorrow at the Newport Mall, and aside, you're going to have the records, and you're going to have the audio gear. Now, aside from that, there will also be performers. And so tell us about the and you're going to be singing tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll be singing tomorrow. There are a lot of many artists who's going to perform for this celebration. It's such a...
Is this your first time to be part of
yes,
this?
and
a
I'm
young
very
one,
honored.
a young one,
Yes.
a 20-year-old millennial is going to perform, right?
And I'm very honored to be a part of Record Store Day. It's such a big celebration for all the record stores, and I'm very honored. Yes.
Okay, and how many performers are there going to be aside from yourself? Ikaw, are you going to be performing as well?
Yes.
Attorney?
Yes. That's my, you know, that's what I do at night.
That's what makes it even more exciting and more, you know, interesting for us all. And of course, Roy, that's sitting next to me, you are an avid vinyl. So, okay, tell us about that. I mean, ever since, I mean, you've been collecting and you just never got rid of it.
Yeah, since my high school days, well, I've been collecting records. So now, for me, vinyl records are like the closest thing that you can get to hear your favorite band's artists. So for me, it's a different experience.
So same like Carl. I mean,
exactly,
you guys have that appreciation and that love for vinyl. But you know, like most people, I would assume that, you know, with the advancement of technology, some people really actually just discard their records or the record players. But what made you keep it?
Well, it's because it's different from what the gears we have nowadays. It's like you can easily distinct. There's a distinction. You can hear the distinction about the analog and the digital, especially with the virtual connection nowadays. So it's for us, it's a different experience, and you cannot compare it to what we have right now.
So being an avid collector, and of course Carl also, what can we find and expect to see tomorrow?
Okay, at least 15 record sellers will be there. So, you know, you can dig from 10 a.m. until 10 p.m.
Mahal, and price range?
You're looking at probably from 200 pesos per record up to probably 3,000-4,000, depending on the rarity of the record.
Yeah.
So if you have your run-of-the-mill records that are pretty common and millions have been pressed, they go from 200, 300, 400 pesos. Okay. And for those people who will be attending tomorrow, do not be afraid to haggle. You can do that. You can talk to the sellers and ask for a lower price. You know, sometimes they give it to you.
Is that only on the records, or can it also be on the audio equipment?
That's possible.
Yeah,
That's possible.
Because, you know, Record Store Day is annual, so once a year lang naman. So, you know, the sellers there, very kind and accommodating.
Okay, and before we're going to let Anna sing, but I just want to find out, do you think that a lot of the current singers would also want to have their musics out on vinyl? And is it still possible? Do people actually still record?
That's very possible because, as I said earlier, new artists are pressing their music on vinyl, and it's some sort of, an exclusive club when you have your record on vinyl instead of CD or digital. I'm not dissing digital. I'm just saying that it's different, because the trend nowadays is vintage is cool.
Yes. So all you out there, if you do have your records or cassette tapes, they were telling me, keep it and don't throw it away, because those are precious memories.
Exactly,
and not only that, but it also sounds great, right? So
great.
thank you so much. We have collector Roy Empalmado, attorney Carl Castillo of Band The Stylist, and our Filipino-Japanese pop artist Anna Mori. But before we go, Anna, you are going to be performing for us.
Yes.
And you're going to give us a sneak peek of what we can expect tomorrow.
Yes.
All right.
I'm going to be performing solo today, but on the record store day, I'll be having a full band performance, so I can't wait to perform.
All right. Take it away. Thank you.
Thank you.
I knew your face for decades. I knew your name for years. I got your number for my birthday, and now I know where you live. I stare at your pictures on my wall. Wish you were giving me the slow dance all alone. Why won't you answer all of my calls? Wish you were hold my hand, say my name all night long. I give you loving, nothing but the truth, and all I wanna be is with you. If you turn a cold shoulder, I'll fall apart, and I just don't know what I would do if you walk away. If you walk away. If you walk away. If you walk away. Now that I stare with you, won't you stare at me? I've been waiting for your love, and I'm going crazy, crazy, crazy. You make me